welcome back to my channel. Today I am in Kobe, Japan. When you think of Kobe, what do you think of? Of course you think of Kobe beef. Well, I am here to show you the best and the most reasonable place to go get Kobe beef in Kobe, Japan. Anyway, it's called Steakland, and there is a long line to get in. We get a number and then we get taken to the dining room. As you can see, the dining room has a bunch of grills where you can actually watch your food being cooked, which is really cool. So I went at lunchtime and they have this Kobe beef lunch special, which is only 3,500 yen, which is actually really good. They start you off with a nice green vegetable salad, which has a lot of things in it. I saw that they had like cucumber, they had besides iceberg lettuce, they had, you know, like red cabbage, and they also had like bell pepper. What I really liked about this salad though was I liked the dressing. The dressing was like a very light citrusy type dressing, but it also had like flavors of like miso. So it was kind of like a miso citrus dressing, which was really good. They had like a lot of garlic chips that they actually put on the grill. It was so neat to watch. They also gave you some miso soup, which actually came with your meal, which is really good and comforting on a cold day. And then they brought out the meat. Oh my gosh, look at the marbling on that meat. It was incredible. Anyway, they cooked it, they brought it out and they cooked it right in front of you. So the one on the end right there that he just put down, that is mine. And he also put some vegetables on the grill for later too, so I really liked that. But oh my gosh, look at those cuts of meat. And look how tender that is. When he turns it over, you can just see it. It's so tender. And then he flavored it with salt and pepper. Really, he didn't need to flavor it with anything. It's so flavorful on its own. But oh my goodness, watching your food being cooked makes you even more hungry. Anyway, then we watched him cut it up, and oh my god, look at that. Look at how he cuts that. It looks like he's cutting into butter. It is so soft and tender. Oh, look at that. So effortless. It was so interesting watching them cook this. That was probably one of my favorite parts of this whole experience, was actually watching them grill and cut the meat. It was so much fun. Anyway, that's my piece right there. Look how tender that is. The knife is just going right through that. Oh my goodness. And as you can see, they're kind of like grilling the edges so that they're not like super red, but they actually cooked this perfectly. Anyway, this was my meat that they served to me, and it kind of looks like it's a small portion, but it was actually very big. It was a very big portion. But look at those chunks of meat. That was amazing. And then they give you some garlic chunks, and they also give you some bean sprouts as well. But I wanted to show you, I'm just picking it up. Look how tender and juicy that piece of meat is. Oh my goodness. I wanted to try it first on its own without any dipping sauces. They had some dipping sauces, but I wanted to try it on its own. Oh my goodness. I took a bite and look how tender and juicy that thing is on the inside. It was absolutely amazing. It didn't really need any sauce, but it was just flavorful as it was. Soft, tender. Look at that inside. It was actually cooked perfectly. It was just running with juices, and it actually felt like it was melting in my mouth. That's how tender it was. Anyway, they did have some dipping sauces, like I said, and one of them was like a soy pepper sauce, which I thought was really good. Look how thick that sauce is. But the first thing that I thought when I bit into that with the sauce was, oh my goodness, that flavored that so well. It was such a great compliment to it. I don't know how I liked it better. I don't know if I liked it better with the sauce or without, but it was so good. Anyway, there were some bean sprouts, and because they cooked the bean sprouts with the garlic and they added salt and pepper, it didn't need anything. It was so good and so flavorful. And I like bean sprouts, so I'm not gonna lie, I really like vegetables, and I like grilled vegetables, so that was a very big plus for me. I really enjoyed that. That was a great way to cap off my meal. Anyway, if you are in Kobe, you should really check out Steakland, because it is incredible. For the price, you get such great food. Thank you very much for joining me.